Back Road Ministry, the moral premiere, Mr. Martin, coming back at you live and direct from the Kia Optima Studios. So the Little Mermaid finally hit the airways, and you saw my last video on some of my issues with the movie. And it gets worse. It gets worse. So my daughter went to see the movie. I refused to see the movie. My daughter tried to get me to see it. She gave the movie a chance. I was not going to give it a chance at all. And, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because as a black man, we're tired of the same agenda being pushed. And as black people, we should be tired of the same agenda. But, the devil moves in mysterious ways, and he uses certain emotions to tap in to get you to move in the direction he wants you to. And I'm going to say this to my sisters. The emotions that he uses the most is love. Love is a good emotion, but it's a dangerous emotion as well. It's also a very dangerous emotion. So love will get you and sway you and move you in all these various different directions. You may not be paying attention to what the underlying theme is. So, of course, my daughter's 11. She asked me, "Well, Dad, would you have a problem if I um, brought somebody from a different race into the family?" No, we have people that are different races in the family now. That's not my issue. If you choose that, and that's the relationship you choose for yourself, fine. Then people gonna love who they love. No problem with who you love. But don't dictate or put in front of people one choice. And that's what Disney does. It's always one choice. It's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. And it's always centered around some form of agenda. Now, they won't do that with Caucasian people. It's never centered around anything but this is how it's supposed to look. So, like I told my daughter when we were having that conversation, what if Ariel was a Caucasian girl again, and the prince just so happened to be a black man? Have you ever seen that in a movie? Have you ever seen them give you that story? No, they'll never give you that story. They'll never put a black man in as the prince or the black man in as the person who can give the woman a better life because they don't believe that black men are worthy or capable of giving anyone a better life. It doesn't serve their agenda. Their agenda is destroy the black man at all costs. Black men are not worthy. You don't need the love of a black man, and they move the agenda forward. Now, how did they play it in this movie? So my daughter goes to see the movie. Here's what Disney does. Disney has a black king. Listen to me, a black king who has a black wife. The black king does not have a biological son. The black king adopts the Caucasian boy, making him his son and heir, and has children saying, well, the father was black. No, the father wasn't black. If the father was black, where's his child at? So this black man can't even reproduce. He can't even have a child, even with the woman he got. So he can't create a black child who becomes a prince. He got to go out and adopt a Caucasian and make him a prince. Well, at least the father's black. We did that part, but we're not gonna make the child black. We're not gonna make the young man black. She doesn't need that. She doesn't need that. We don't need full representation. We don't need creation of a black love story. We don't need that. We don't need a black love story. We don't need to show children of color how healthy romance is created. We don't know. No. Only Caucasian males can create that romance spark that you need. But he's got a black father. That's what Disney just did. And the first thing Disney will cry is racism. Yet Disney is one of the most racist companies on the face of the earth. And they show you their racism every time because they keep doing the same thing. The black male will never be good enough. He's a crab. Yeah, they got the black man playing the crab. But he can't be a prince. He can be the king, but he can't create a child that's worthy of being the prince and worthy of getting the girl at the end. He can't be romantic. Only, the Caucasian can be romantic, or the light-skinned black male can be romantic. We can't have a all black. We can't have a powerful black family. Can't have it. Let a writer do the same thing, like I said, the opposite, and have the Caucasian girl run off with the nigga. And let's see what type of reviews you get. Let's see what type of reviews you get at the end of the day. Let's see. As I said before, racism is what it is. You can't scream and cry racism when you yourself have always been racist. When you yourself have always been sexist. You try to sell one agenda. And when people don't buy onto that agenda, instead of giving people true glimpses of the dynamic of the world, you give them the opposite glimpse. Think about the Aladdin movie. For the most part, everybody in the movie looked Indian, looked Arab, looked of that descent. Did you see the opposite? No, they didn't give you the opposite. But anytime it comes with African Americans, you give the opposite, or you don't go all the way. You don't go all the way. So here we go, another case in point where Disney does its thing. Does its thing. Well, the king was black. Okay, so why his child ain't black? No, 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 we can't have that. Can't. No, we need diversity. We need one white guy. He'll be the savior. Think about it. Think about it. Mr. Moxley, Back Road Ministry, New Day, same shit.